Listen to Chris Cornell's albums, that extraordinary voice, switching from urgency to desolation within a few bars. Now, one of the most implausible success stories of a decade was put to rest when Soundgarden officially announced their disbandment on April 10, 1997. Much like the rest of Chris Cornell's life, Soundgarden's disbandment was subtle and unassuming. There were whispers of discontent with their traveling schedule and internal conflicts, but in the grand scheme of things, they ended with a sigh instead of an explosion. According to Cornell, the band did not engage in acts such as strangling one another or fighting with attorneys. Now that he was no longer tied to Soundgarden, the singer could start a new chapter in his life, one that would be filled with both the highs and the lows. If Chris Cornell's life in Act I was a gradual ascent to the top, then in hindsight, Act 2 was one continuous struggle to ward off the shadows, a struggle he would eventually lose. The sometimes agonized yowls that helped put Seattle on the musical map were his striking features. It was no accident that the sub-pop label positioned him front and center, half naked, on the cover of Soundgarden's Screaming Life EP in 1987. Cornell, who swung between passionate artist and fool, wrote songs that landed somewhere between Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and Fugazi. He was alternatively a difficult interviewee and the funniest guy on the bus. He wore unlaced Doc Martens boots and had a mane of hair. As expected from their Louder Than Love tour, Soundgarden warned of the dangers of climate change while simultaneously covering Spinal Tap.by releasing the superb Temple of the Dog album. A homage to the late Mother Love Bone vocalist Andrew Wood, Cornell was able to escape the reality that he was once the lead singer of the greatest Seattle band. The record revealed his reflective, bereaved side. Cornell belted his vocals on tracks like Hunger Strike and Times of Trouble.